Welcome back to In the Shadow. Today in the lab we're going to go over a quick tutorial on how to set up scratch logs on persistent storage. Real quick, VMware recommends that ESXI has a persistent scratch location available for storing temporary data, including logs, diagnostic information, and system swap. However, it's not a requirement. Persistent scratch space may be provisioned on a FAT16 VMS or NFS partition accessible by the ESXI host. Scratch space is configured automatically during the installation or first boot of an ESXI host and is not required to be manually configured. ESXI installer creates a 4 GB FAT16 partition on the target device during installation if there is sufficient space, and if the device is connected to local. It will not do it on shared storage. If using shared storage, you will need to set your scratch log manually on each host. To start this process, we'll need to log into our host using vSphere client. Open vSphere and log into your host. Once logged in, it will take you to the Getting Started page. We're going to go up to the top and click on the configuration page. This will take us to the configuration page for the host. Next, we will want to navigate to storage on the left-hand side. This will bring up the data stores the host has. Select the data stores you are wanting to use to store the logs. Once selected, right-click on the data store and select Browse Data Store. This will open up the data store in a new window. This window allows you to navigate the data store. The buttons up above allow you to add folders, upload files or folders, download files or folders, along with move files or folders to other data stores the host has access to. The last one is a refresh icon to refresh the data store window. Click on the top of the file structure to select it. Next, go to the new folder icon and click it. This will create a new folder. I like to keep my scratch logs in my ISOs folder on my data stores. I'm going to create an ISO folder. Now select the ISOs folder and create another folder called Logs. Once you're done, you should see your Logs folder is under your ISO folder, and so on. Click on the Logs folder to select it. You will notice up here at the top in the middle of the storage window, you can see your file structure or how to access that file. Click it and select it all. Next, right-click and copy. I like to do it twice to make sure that the clipboard gets it. Sometimes it's kind of sticky. Next, we will exit out of the storage window. Go back to the configuration window, and on the left-hand side, go to Advanced Settings under Software. Click it. This will bring up the Advanced Settings menu. Scroll down on the left-hand side until you see the syslogs. Click it. This will bring up the syslogs options. A little down the screen, you will see where you can set the location for the system logs. Click in the text field and paste what was copied earlier. Just below that, you'll want to click the checkbox to make sure that it creates its own host folder to store the data in. This is really needed whenever you're using a shared storage and hosts are having to share the same folder to keep their logs in. Go ahead and click OK. This will take some time to process. You will see a task created and completed in your recent tasks. To verify that the logs are saved to the correct location, we can go back up to storage, select our data store, and open the storage browser and navigate to the location we set for the logs. You should see the log file in the location. Localhost is the name of my current host, and that folder was created by it whenever we actually set these settings. So that's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the lab.